Dutchy's Pilates session plan. Standing icebreaker. Come forward for a ragdoll stretch. Really gently release the head, neck and shoulders, swaying the hips. Slowly roll up. Once you get to the top, roll your shoulders back. Take a breath. Step down, change your springs. We're playing a loaded up pyramid, starting on a reasonably heavy spring and then working up to as high as you can tolerate, moving through about 2 or 3 reps each, and then working through progressively loading up even more as you move through the flow. We went from red to red yellow to red red to red green to red green yellow, and by the time you get to red green yellow you should be really starting to fatigue, where you hold out strong and long and feel every part of you from head to toe. One of my favorite stretches, reaching back into the shoulder pad, lift the hips and reach back with your upper hand, sweep around and take a stretch on the other side, really driving the hips forward, lengthening your body and energize that top arm to enjoy the stretch. We move on. Heading into a heavy lunge sequence, we're going to layer up for this one so you get to feel beginners all the way through. Dumbbells on the platform to prep. You can have hands on hips the whole time if you need. Otherwise, progressing with arms reaching forward and then sweeping back and out to the side. If this is enough, just do this. Otherwise, if you want to work stronger, grab your dumbbells. Moving through your lunge into a bicep curl and then up out to a T shape. Working heavier dumbbells to work stronger, grabbing lighter dumbbells to back off a bit. Keep your front leg nice and low, lean forward, and let's press into triceps and a scooter to finish. When you push away, challenge keeping your hips square, keeping your shoulders pulling back. This should feel lovely and spicy. Big hold at the end, and then we come in for a figure 4 to stretch. Folding forward, relax your head gently, twist and stretch, grab your leg, wrap in underneath for a deeper stretch in the hip. Moving into a straddle row, nice and heavy still, either red, red, yellow or red, blue. Get your hips down low. Remember, don't sit down unless there's carriages underneath your bum so you don't fall through the springs. You're going into an overhand grip to start, then pull back to underhand grip. Challenge how low you can go with your hips. For anyone who's a bit too short to stand over the carriage, there are some modifications. Reach out to me to find out more. Come into squat pulses at the end, lifting the heels if you want to work stronger in your calf raise, holding that arm all the way back and in. Drop the strap, climb on straight away and move into your crouching tiger. Loading up your quads, open the knees, pizza-shaped feet with your heels glued together. Inhale, bend, exhale, push. Advance by stepping your feet up onto the foot bar. I like to do this when I'm out in tension, so I can be held in a plank to step up. And then as I come down, I like to step down when I'm in the plank position, giving me a bit more support to come down rather than dropping and collapsing onto the knees. Shuffle forward, take another stretch, reach back into the foot bar. Same as earlier, but in the other direction. Come forward, climb forward for a 4-point kneel, take a cat-cow stretch, rinsing it out through your body, really shift through your head and your hips. And then get ready for knee tucks. Grip the fingers around the sides of the rails if you need to. Pull the carriage to your hands, exhale, slide the carriage back, inhale. Climb up the rails even further if you'd like to work stronger. Slide down a little bit if you're needing to make it lighter and less tension. We're going to come in and hold it and do dancing hips to finish off. Dancing hips is like doing a lateral pelvic tilt. So you're going to send your right hip up to your right armpit and then bring your left hip up into your left armpit. Swing it side to side, keeping that carriage up near your hands, pulling up and squeezing through the sides of your body. That's it. Deep breath and release. Child's pose. You know what time it is. Second strap, straddle the carriage. Let's go. So the rope is on the diagonal side. Hello, Jamie dog. Welcome to the class. This is my pup dog, Jamie. That's it. You're going to pull through the rope, overhand to underhand grip. Get nice and low. Can anyone guess what breed she is? She's a Bitzer. Let me know. Over to under with the arm, pull and squeeze. Finish off nice and low with pulses. And then adding your calf raise. Yeah, drop the strap, climbing around, shake it off, and we're moving into your second round of legs. Lunges with dumbbells as optional extra. Red, red, yellow, or red, blue. It feels right for you. Your main focus is staying low in your hips as you move all the way out into your scooter with your triceps and a stretch. Moving into back work, short straps in your hands first. Bring your hands to your chest. Inhale to prepare. Push up over your head, out wide to the sides. Come back in nice and slow. Aim to look up to the ceiling before your ropes come up across your face. This is a great way to get some extra extension and also avoid it getting your face slapped by the ropes. If you want to work stronger, take a hold at the top before you move your arms around. From here, grab a hold of the ropes much higher up past the loops and work through some retractions. You can be in a low kneel if you don't want to be up on high kneel. And if you really don't want to be on the knees, you can always sit on a box. Pulling back at the end, taking some pulses or mini tricep presses through a bend of the elbows and a pull through the hands. And then holding back to low to high kneel. Finishing off with a lovely spicy plank sequence. Plank to knee tuck or plank to pike with some extra layering to really open up the hips. On hands and toes, facing the back of the reformer, moving through a deep hip drop. No collapsing on the shoulders and the back. Make sure you're really holding yourself on the way through. The springs are blue for beginner, yellow intermediate, no springs for ridiculous. It's not really ridiculous, it's just a bit of fun. Remember, if you are trying more advanced springs, to be curious about it, but always ask yourself, can I control this, or is the reformer controlling me? You want to make sure you're the one leading the movement, not reacting to it. With your plank here, as you come down through your hips, really lift your chin and your chest. You can use either your pike into your plank or your knee tuck to your plank if you need to back off a bit. And then finish off at the end with some shoulder extensions, really holding the rest of your body strong. And then, of course, a delicious little child's pose at the end. Coming up after this into a nice lunge with a red and a yellow I like to use, a bit of tension and support. Moving from a lunge through bending both legs, resting into the carriage, a front leg split stretch, supporting your hand on the rail if you want to go deeper. And then you get to shuffle your knee back all the way into the shoulder pad and really stretch out through your quads and your hips. Let me know what you liked about this class plan, what you're going to try. If you have any questions, I'm here to support you. Make sure you give us a like, follow, subscribe, and comment to stay connected and be supported wherever you are on your health and fitness journey on the reformer. Whether you are a new participant or perhaps a trainer starting out in the industry, or maybe you've been around for a long time and you're just looking for connections in the industry, some support with your class plans, your queuing, and of course, inspiration to keep yourself feeling passionate and enthusiastic about why you started this in the first place. Remember, I love you, I'm here for you, and you got this.